guys, grab the big sticks from over here. And then take them to the fire pit. Grab like 2 or 3 in your hand. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our 4th episode of Coffee in the Garden. I don't have any coffee with me, but if you have some coffee with you, this is an excellent time to just do a little bit of garden chat and say hi and see how things are going in your corner of the round world. And welcome to episode 4. So today the weather is fantastic. It's like 53 degrees and I've got the sun in my eyes a little bit, but I'll take it. I'm probably gonna get nice and burned here. And I'm over here in my garden that's still not producing anything. It's only March, but I'm able to move the soil around a little bit now, so that's good. I'm daydreaming about coming in here and mixing it all up together again, kind of tilling it under. Since I do in-ground beds, I just go ahead and till it up every year. So I thought we would chat a little bit about what our significant other thinks of our homesteading lifestyle, and then just a few other little random fun things for us to discuss on this Coffee in the Garden episode. So let's just dive right in. I asked on Instagram what people thought of what people's spouses or whatever thought of their homesteading lifestyle, what they liked the best about it. And we had some funny responses and some serious responses, and I thought they were all great. So I'll start off with what my own husband says about what he likes best about homesteading lifestyle, and that is that he likes that we can find new approaches to challenges. He likes to say, like, if we want to create a food that we don't know how to make, then we learn how to grow it and how to produce it, etc. And he really likes kind of like rising to those challenges. One of the funnier responses I had from somebody when I asked them, what is your husband like best about homesteading? She said, watching me do all the work, wink wink. So yeah, my husband definitely enjoys that part too. We had several responses about how our husbands love the food that we produce here on our homesteads, and that's a huge part of it. Food is a huge part of life, and it's great knowing that we can produce our food as locally as possible and from as scratch as possible too. We also got a couple responses where husbands are the handyman of the house, and homesteading really helps them to express that talent. So being able to do some handiwork while you are homesteading is a fantastic way to get your husband involved if he's not involved already. And when I say husband, I mean etceteras, okay? All right. We also had a few that were really focused in on the kids and how it benefited the kids. Homesteading and homeschooling oftentimes go hand in hand, so we had kind of a mesh of the two. But it was basically that homesteading and homeschooling allow kids to grow in a more natural environment, and that is just a blessing all the way around. Ready?
That was last.
Those are so cute. Those are the seeds from our neighbor's tree. Here, you hold them. Come here. Ready? That's okay. That's how it grows. So speaking of kiddos, here's one of mine. She's just been doing exploring today.
Yeah.
She found some seeds from our neighbor's tree. And look, there's a little seed inside of it, and that's where the tree grows from. Yeah.
Can you open this one?
I'm not going to, but I'm going to let you do it. But I'm going to talk to the camera and tell them about what we're going to do this week and next week on our homestead, okay? Yeah, I do. So this week and next week, before all of the green starts to grow, we need to get it cleaned up around here. There's just a natural litter that happens with windstorms and snowstorms and kids and animals and etc. So we've got a lot of natural stuff that needs to be cleaned up. That's okay. Like sticks and rocks and stuff, and then we've got a lot of stuff like broken plastic toys and tools that got left out and messed up. You going somewhere? Okay. And so our goal is to figure out the most efficient way to get that all cleaned up so that we can have a nice clean slate to work with this spring once things start to green up and freshen up around here. So those are some of our big goals. And I'm going to be continuing working in the kitchen whenever the weather is not ideal and canning things up. This week I canned up some carrots and some potatoes so that I could have some potatoes, yeah, all cooked up. Now some of these are, some of the balls in the garden are rabbit poops. So you have to be careful. Only pick up the seeds, not the rabbit poops. Okay? Yeah. So, I wanted to can up some potatoes so that during the summer, if I want homemade potato salad, I can just open up a jar and drain off the liquid from it and use that for my potato salad potatoes instead of having to heat up the house and boil it on and etc. Another little daydream I've been having that's maybe not a this year thing, but maybe next year, is adding on like a covered 3 seasons porch area off our back door so that I can have a little bit of an outdoor kitchen. So I'm not heating up the house during the summer too much that way also.
We have so many doors.
Huh?
We have so many doors.
We do have so many doors. So many doors. Right?
I can't open this.
Oh, that's okay. It's not ready to open yet. All right. So Margaret, come up here. Okay, I have a question for you. Look over here. And I'm going to ask you a question. You're going to answer. Are you going to help me in the garden this year?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you going to do in the garden?
Doing plant stuff.
Doing plant stuff?
Yeah.
Are you going to pick all the weeds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to put water on the plants?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat some of the vegetables?
Yeah.
Which vegetables are you going to eat?
Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Carrots.
Carrots? We have to see if there's still some in the ground because I left some in during the fall. We should go poke around and look for them, huh?
Yeah.
Are you going to help me with chickens this summer too?
Yeah.
Good. I love you. You wanna look for carrots?
Yeah.
Okay, you go start looking and then I'll come help you. Thanks for joining me for this short Coffee in the Garden episode. We're gonna go look for some leftover goodies from last fall in our garden and poke around and see what we can find, and we'll see you next week with another exciting what's going on in our garden this week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.